Hey, everybody. My name is Father John Ricardo. I'm a priest from the Archdiocese of Detroit. I'm a member of a missionary team called Acts 29 Mobilizing for Mission, and we are coming to Atlanta. We're going to be there next fall, or actually this coming fall, September 2023. We're going to be doing a little work with the priests, but we're really excited to invite you to an event that's going to take place on September the 9th, 2023 at the Cobb Galleria Center. Doors are going to open at 7:30. The day is going to go from about 8 to 5, and it's going to be just a revival experience of proclaiming the gospel. Let me give you a way to think about this. Pope John Paul II, God rest his soul, he once said this. He says, the initial proclamation of the gospel is supposed to be such that a person is gradually overwhelmed by what they've heard, and then they make a decision to entrust their entire lives to Jesus in faith. Now, just imagine going to Mass this Sunday, and Father, after he reads the gospel, he says, you know what, we're not going to do a homily today. I just want to ask for a quick show of hands. I got 2 questions for everybody. First question. How many people here have been overwhelmed by the gospel? How many hands do you think would go up? I don't know how many. Second question. How many people here have made a decision to entrust their entire lives, money, time, body, children, future, everything to Jesus in faith? How many hands do you think would go up? I don't think very many. And I think most of it, for many of us anyway, the reason for that is I don't know how many of us have ever really heard the gospel. I don't know how many times I ever heard the gospel, except in bits and pieces. And what we're going to do on this day is we're just going to try to soak everybody in what it is that God has done for us in the person of his Son. It's got 3 goals: that we would be overwhelmed, that we would be moved to surrender, maybe for the first time, maybe again a second time, maybe in my case the 10,000th time, I don't know. And then finally, that we would get mobilized for mission. Because here's the thing. God has a plan for each and every one of us right now, and he's blessed us with very specific gifts and talents, some natural, some supernatural, and he wants to use us in this world that we're living in right now to help accomplish his desire, which is to get his world back. So you and I don't just happen to be alive right now. God's created us very intentionally to be alive at this moment in history. And he wants to use us to continue the work that Jesus began on Easter Sunday of recreating this world which he loves. So we can't wait to be with you on September the 9th, 2023 at the Cobb Galleria Center. You can find out much more information about this at evangelizationatl.com/rescue. Many of us are probably aware that the bishops in the United States have called for a Eucharistic revival. We would candidly offer the opinion that in order for that to be most effective, the first thing that has to happen is we got to hear the gospel again in power. And please God, the Holy Spirit will be upon us all on that day, and we will get mobilized to take Atlanta back for Jesus Christ. God bless.